open for your questions. A couple of questions we can address. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This session is so informative and well organized. And Mentimeter was the real-time experience to us. And definitely we will adopt this Mentimeter in our online teaching. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now the floor is open to public. Then all participants can ask questions either in chat box or through unmuting your mic. All are
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Tushar, and I have a question. Now, we know that the tourism industry is very down. So, what type of rebranding or brand repositioning strategy should be adopted by them to get revived to the previous level?
Very good question. This is one of the sectors which has been really affected due to COVID-19. There are two sides of the whole analysis. One is a long-term analysis. Second is a short-term analysis. If you look for a long-term analysis, yes, the whole industry will come back, but with restrictions and new norms and things like that, we need to wait and watch how that is going to be there. But for the immediate scenario, if you are a travel and tour business operator, the best option you can provide right now to rebrand is staycation. Staycation is, for example, if you're in India, you can really think of those locations and those areas which can be really used for tourism. So local tourism is going to be more prominent for 2020 and 2021. Maybe that is an area where you can really grab the pie in 2020 and 2021. Lots of people will not willing to go or travel outside, travel abroad because of the COVID-19 scare. So the rebranding would be, for time being, you need to think of the local interesting areas and create that experience. Think how you can put the whole local attractions into a new bottle and pack it and sell it to a customer. So long term, yes, it will come back. I believe it will boomerang, but that will be with a number of new normals, a number of new restrictions. So we'll have to wait and watch what every country is going to actually demanding on that side.
Thank you, sir. So one more question. What about the airline industry touching up the marketing mixes of McCarthy? Could you please tell what strategy could be done for reviving the airline industry, sir?
Okay, it's a quite tough question because I really have to take up a lot of scenarios into place. Airline industry is definitely down. Airline industry is actually a service sector. So you cannot just only working with the 4 pieces of marketing. You need to extend the pieces to the 7 pieces of marketing. You need to have 3 more pieces to add to that. Maybe the process, the physical evidences, and the people. So in the airline industry, the people are very important because they are the direct contact with the customers and the passengers. What sort of ambience and the physical evidence you create, that's very important. And what sort of service you provide is very important. And what sort of technology and sort of interface you provide for your customer, how to make it more easy and more convenient for your customer, that's very important. So if you're really looking for a strategy for airline industry, you cannot just go with 4 pieces of marketing. You need to extend it to the 7 pieces of marketing, put it into that context, and see an extra piece of marketing you require is the health and safety. Airline will definitely have to have 7 pieces plus the extra piece of health and safety. As I have seen now, a lot of repatriation is taking place, Oman and the Gulf countries. Airlines are not able to fill their seats because they have to keep some social distancing. So there will be an extra cost on customers and the airline. So we need to really understand how this cost can be absorbed. What are the new ways of utilizing? Is there any other way of adapting the capacity of airline to make it more attractive and profitable. A lot of new thinking and a lot of new technology is required in that field. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So can you suggest some good books for marketing research and consumer behavior?
Yes, there are Schiffman and a lot of books are there. If you wanted to read a general marketing, Kotler book is very, very good. There are a number of books and there are a number of articles, number of books. It's available. So there are a lot of books available, a lot of models available for consumer behavior.
Thank you so much, sir. That's excellent presentation. Glad to meet you.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Okay. Any other questions from anybody? It's time to fill up your feedback. Please, Tansila Miss and Deepa Miss requested to give. Okay, thank you, Deepa Miss. And in the pandemic, what we understand is courage is the beauty. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, Sir says that the only religion ought to be taught is the religion of fearlessness. So we have to survive this pandemic. We have to face it. Then, as a layman point of view or corporate field, we have to face everything courageously. We are human beings. We have to forward. Then I think question answer session we can wind up. Then